sponsors. Make sure we hit Batavia Downs, hit the next show, etc., etc.
That's your champion, or no, Quest of Champions.
Yeah, you should know
the
this.
Third one. Yeah, that's why I said.
You broke it.
No, I set everything up when I first got here. I had everything all set up when I first got here. All the information should be saved. I hit save.
Well, I was trying to get a hold of Junior to find out how much information I should leak online today. How bad do I want to break the internet today?
Break it.
Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Hey, if it draws ticket sales, I don't give a shit what you do.
Oh, I'm aware.
Isn't all the stuff saved?
Matt, I sold a Kyrie Sane auto today. I sold an Alexa Bliss auto today. I sold a Sheamus auto today. I sold.
That's why you're smiling.
What? Dude, no, you don't understand, dude. I was up at 4:30. Like, I woke up in tears. That's how bad I hurt still. I don't know why.
From your leg injection thing?
No, my friggin' entire body, dude. Ever since that day, like, something in my body was like, my shoulder's been screwed, and then all of a sudden my back went out, and I'm like barely able to walk. I think it's from sitting in this crappy chair.
Yeah, you get one of those. But by the way, does anyone remember when the big shows are in town to use the hashtags? No, and that's how we get all our new followers.
All right.
Right. Except for if you look at our YouTube, our followers have grown substantially due to my Whatnot channel.
Did the other ones already?
We only went up like 50 points or 50 subscribers.
Yeah, they're authentic subscribers too.
Good.
They're authentic subscribers that have been watching matches legitimately like crazy. Our hours of views probably went like crazy.
You guys,
hey, Mick, that's a mighty nice Nickel City Wrestling shirt you guys all have on there.
Bite me, I haven't washed mine.
I would show you mine, but half my face is cut off on the screen. Do I have to I got to keep my thing horizontal?
Yeah. It helps.
Why? I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay, so
You're going to share up before we start?
I'll share where we're going.
Okay, so you know what to do when you press the 5.
Yeah. You guys ready to roll?
No. Good to roll.
We're going to go as soon as we hit on the air, we're going live.
Who's talking first?
Me.
All right,
hello,
sounds
everyone.
good.
Welcome to Mick's World. Today we're going to be discussing Nickel City April Mayhem. We have with us Shadokat, Matt Matthews, and Matt Amato.
Always last.
Bite me.
Yeah.
You should be last.
I listed you second over Matt Matthews, so get over it. Okay, so
Can I ask what you two have been fighting over in this whole day? What's this beef you two have? Let's go there. Let's go with the elephant in the room, and
Hey, I said what I said when I was in the Primal Commissioner video. Matt Amato's the one that's all got his panties up in a wad about the higher ups in Nickel City asking me to.
But you were the one politicking. You were the one politicking for that. You were asking for it.
He's been a pain in my ass since June with Father's Day Fallout, man. I don't know who put him on the commentary. Double Matts, Matt squared, me and Matt Snyder. We were perfect together.
Well, you see, I had no idea what Warpath was even in for. I didn't know what he signed on that paper.
And so when he's Owen put he's bald under that hat, under the hat.
But listen. So with that. Warpath's going to do what Warpath does, and he's going to do what he thinks is right. And to a certain degree, regardless of how our little situation went a few shows back, somebody needed to do that, right? So it wasn't that I was being a bad guy or anything else. Somebody needed to knock him down, knock Warpath down, because at the end of the day, as much as I enjoyed wrestling and defeating Warpath and taking a stake claim on his face paint and telling him he's done, and you know what, it triggered something else in him, and maybe that's what it was going to take all along. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Maybe people really don't understand what's happening. That's the best part about Nickel City Wrestling, is you think something's going to happen and something's set in stone, and guess what happens? It takes one message, one phone call, to change the spectrum of the entire brand. So I tell you what, I'm not going to say that Warpath did it the right way, but he had to be triggered to do what he had to do to keep the betterment of Nickel City in his best interest. And even if that means trying to put me in check in the process. Problem is he didn't realize I wasn't the problem. But based on the last conversation that I had with so-and-so, problems, they miraculously resolve themselves when I'm not in charge anymore.
Okay, so we're gonna not worry about the arm wrestling match right now. We're gonna actually go through the main card.
Well, wait, but you're not addressing it either. You're not addressing the elephant in the room. You didn't. What's your opinion on what happened with the Warpath situation while we're on it?
I think, honestly, I have hated the fact that you and Junior went rogue for months and months. I've been watching you guys. You guys were great freaking faces, and then you went fucking nuts. I think trauma. You've fallen on your head too many times.
The deal is, it's trauma. It's trauma. And what happens, right? We're going on 10 years of Nickel City Wrestling. Matt knows. Matt's been here since day one. Matt.
So have I.
Other Matt, not that one.
The one who's been here forever.
Bad-looking one, good-looking one with the hat on.
Right, but anyways, back to the topic at hand here. And Matt's been here this whole time watching people come in, take spots, take opportunities from other people that are working for it. They've watched people. He's watched people come and go, get the accolade, say they did it, and then move on, completely destroying credibility of what we're building here. What we're building here is a solid foundation and a team that no matter what has each other's backs. And I think again, we're on the right track, but it took me snapping for that to happen. So it's not about being bad or good. It's about what's right and wrong. And at the end of the day, when people are blind to the sight, you have to open their eyes, whether it be a steel chair,
oh my God,
whether it be a garbage can, whether it be a future endeavored message, whatever the case may be, we do what we have to do and always look up. This is why you're a commentary team, because you both simultaneously did that at the exact same time.
I did it first.
So, Primal Commissioner Warpath decided it was a good idea to book this arm wrestling match, which I think is nonsense. I think it's unnecessary. You're not a wrestler. He's not a wrestler.
Bitch slapping.
Right. I'd say if I was in control, I would just take the table completely out of there and let you guys go toe to toe with each other, and may the best Matt win. But unfortunately, I don't get to say in that. Unfortunately, as an active competitor on the Nickel City roster, as I have been, I am not my own booker. I do not get say in what I'm doing. This is why they were able to completely hide the fact. And this is why they were hiding. They're still hiding this fact that I don't know who we're supposed to wrestle. I got a tag team championship right here. I had an open invite, said anybody strong enough, big enough, fast enough, and has the willpower to take this from me, come do it. Come take it from the dynasty. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy task. I don't care how many injuries I got in my shoulders. I don't care how many surgeries I need on my hips or my knees or my legs. I'm going out fighting no matter what. And you can bet on one thing at a Nickel City Wrestling show is if I'm out there and I hear that bell ring, it's all serious. And I will take it to the grave if I can. So, no, I'm not letting up easy. I'm not giving the young kids spots anymore. I'm not looking out and being the compassionate coach anymore. I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, they don't appreciate it. And until somebody steps to us big enough, strong enough, etc., nothing's going to change for them. This is the new direction. The new direction is earn it or leave. Hey, Mick, you want to tell me how that's bad guy or good guy?
I don't got nothing to say. No,
He
because
said, I got
because
nothing.
my thoughts are totally different. But like I said, let's talk about this
Which one you want to talk about, Mick?
triple threat tag team match for the number one contender for your guys' title.
Ooh. I got a good spot.
You see, they couldn't just line up two teams and have them fight each other and see who's better. They got to put three in there, so we got to have all kinds of wrenches thrown.
Yo, can I say something on this?
What are you going to say?
Anyone else notice that Big Ugly and Drake Scott are not on the same page at all?
I don't. They're booked as a tag team, right?
Hey, all I'm saying is Big Ugly, Jack Ward, he's got his mind focused on being in that ring, and he wants that championship opportunity. And Drake Scott only cares about some chick named Cinnamon at the club.
Listen, he's a one-trick pony, man. Drake Scott's a one-trick pony, and he's got a one-track mind. And you know what? At the end of the day, he's all about the glitz and glam. But the question is he willing to put in the same level of effort that Ugly is when it comes to it? Listen, I'm going to give it to him. I'm the one. I took a loss, right? But Ugly did not pin my shoulders. Maybe if he was on the same page as his tag team partner as I am with Shadow Jr., then maybe they would have a fighting chance, but I don't know. So now what they have to do, they have to get through two other teams and see who the better team is.
You got Pretty Gang, and then you got, who's the other one?
Me and Tyler
Oh,
Prince.
yeah, me and Tyler Prince. The Prince and me. Right there. Those are two other solid teams that they have to fight or face in order to win that match. And then they get to be the number one contender, or
Yeah, it says they're supposed to be the number one contender, but I'm like
I
I've
don't know.
always been told, things have been always changing. So
Things are always changing. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. I know it's booked right now. It looks as though it's a triple threat tag team match. All three have a stake, claim stake, right, to what they're claiming. So why not let them figure it out in the ring like real wrestlers do, not like an arm wrestling match.
thanks for the dig at me, Shadow. I appreciate that.
now my
Tyler, don't forget Tyler Prince is an.
I was talking to the guy with the cap on. What
He's
about
an
Tyler
established-
Prince?
Tyler Prince is an established tag team wrestler in the area.
Yeah,
So-
but he's like an annoying little brother, and I just want to slap the shit out of him all the time.
You don't think people want to slap the shit out of you?
Yeah, but the problem is when they think about it a second time and realize that'd be the dumbest mistake of their life.
Well, I'm just going to go say it. I put my stakes in the match of Pretty Gang walking out.
I don't.
Okay. I mean, they're again viable competitors, right? Again. Sometimes I think that, sure, great, yeah, you have awesome character, but you got to come in and you got to show it. And you know what? I've seen a little bit of that from Fancy and a little bit from Layla both. And again, it would be a sight to see who's going to come out on top of that. Obviously, I have vested interest in that match. I want to know who's going to win it because I want to know who's next. I want to know who's coming for our titles so I can properly prepare. It's not, listen, I don't, again, this whole having 2 days to know what match I'm in, to know that I'm in some match with some team we don't know who it is, that's ridiculous. That's like me going to another wrestling promotion and waiting till 3 days before to find out that I'm in a ladder match. Kind of like that.
You know, I'm
not going there.
Go ahead. I'm gonna jump away from the number one contenders match because I'm still trying to freaking figure this one out. What in the high hell did Sebastian Braun do to be allowed to be back in Nickel City to verse Sam Slade? Or not. You know,
Samson Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander. I wrote it down wrong, like usual.
But nah, the Power Snake, man, he returned, what was it? On CW Showcase, and he was in a match against El Pequeño and El.
Listen, I mean, how long has it been? Wasn't that Slade character?
Oh, yeah, the
Right.
deformed
So-
face
Then I
thing.
did
listen.
have it right at one time.
So listen, everybody at some point in their wrestling career goes through transitions, right? The best version of yourself is going to be you amplified by 1,000 times. That's going to be the best person that you can play. And I'll tell you what, I will never call him the Power Snake. You guys are referencing him as the Power Snake. I don't know nothing about his snake. that's okay. I know that he came back with a different mindset and a humble mindset, and he's not only looking out for his best interest. He's come in here looking for the best interest of the product as a whole. And so as long as he stays invested, I think he's got a good future coming back to Nickel City Wrestling. I'm happy to see him back personally. And I got no beef with the big man, so we're good.
He is definitely a big man. I can attest to that. Seeing him at the compound for a taping, dude is a big dude. Samson's got himself quite the challenge.
He's like a less string bean version of Matt Matthews. It's great.
I mean, what is this? This has been 6 years since he's been on an actual show with Nickel City. So I mean, this is going to be his re-debut, if you would say.
Yeah, for sure. And again, he's got something to prove, and we're all waiting to see what that's going to be, right? It's one thing to pop by the school and promotional stuff and all that other stuff, and now it's time to see where we're at, right? So we'll see how it goes on Sunday, and I think it'll be good.
So Samson got somebody in his corner there too, I believe, right?
Mr. Dukes.
Mr. Dukes. So that's always a wild card for sure. He's got to have to look over his shoulder there.
That's going to be a long way down.
Wait, who's what? Where?
Supposedly, Samson's got Mr. Dukes in his corner.
You know, the one that Kodiak almost killed in the Polish Cadet show?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Oh,
yeah.
See,
is that
again,
why we?
I don't know.
The medical bills?
Listen, not for nothing. I do absolutely 100%, 1,000% admit I own Nickel City Wrestling. The problem is that when I'm an active wrestler, I don't see everything that's happening. I just hear through the grapevine, and I'm supposed to be trusting people, and this is how things get screwed up. And sometimes you gotta take them reins back so people understand that like you're still that guy when needed.
Fair enough.
Let's jump to Silver Linings Championship. Kodiak versus Meaty Mike Gaines.
Gagne.
Yo, that's Meaty Mike Gagne, sir.
Whatever his damn name is.
Machine.
He looks like a freaking overblown kid.
I think you are sleeping on Meaty Mike.
I think again, sometimes I'm not saying that him doing the things that he's doing is right. Again, I'm not doing everything that's right now, and that's just the way it is. I'm me. I'm never going to change who I am. I'll never be good or bad. I'm just Shadokat. But Mike Gagne seems to have went through again another major transition in his pro wrestling career, and he is taking it far more seriously than he ever has. Just look at the social media posts, man. He's constantly posting selfies in the gym. So either he's just going into the gym to take the selfies, or he's in there putting into work. And from what I see from these pictures and videos, he's putting some work in. And I can always appreciate hard work because that's all what I always bitch about. What I always bitch about is the lack of hard work. So
if you saw the video where Kodiak was wrestling Drake at the compound showcase, Meat Machine came in and actually took Kodiak's bare headdress from him.
Right. And that's ballsy.
Takes balls for sure.
Yeah, that's I was gonna say that's ballsy to do because again, I've stood across the ring from Kodiak. I've stood next to Kodiak, standing next to him. He's a big MF, right? Standing across the ring from him was no easy challenge, right? You go in with the bigger animal, and you're not always going to come out unscathed. I still have scars from our battles, and I think he still complains every time I see him about that stop sign he took. So again, we got scars. It's a battle. It's a big battle, and it's a big challenge for Meaty Mike. I think probably maybe next to me, probably the biggest challenge of Mike Gagne's career here. So,
hey, don't forget you put him through a table after jumping off a 20-foot scaffold.
Yeah, right. But again, I'm Shadokat. It's what he's proven that he's got grit. He's proven that he can take a beating and get back up. And I think
Proven he can use.
I
hair
think
dyes,
that's it.
too.
Let me explain something. I think that's it. I think that's when the change happened. So again, was it crazy that I jumped off the scaffold? Yes. Was I trying to injure Mike Gagne? No. I was trying to get the job done, and that we did. But it took every ounce in my old ass to get that job done. And part of that was courtesy to the fight that kid brought that night. And so I think that was his transition. Not taking credit for where he's at today. I will take partial credit because I like to think that I've helped the kid a little bit. But this specific instant is where the light switch got flipped. And it's something I preach to my students at Nickel City Compound in North Tonawanda, New York. Cheap Pop. That's what I preach to them. Flip the switch. Because when you flip the switch is when it gets real. And that's what he's done. And so, Kodiak, again, he's got to keep his eyes open. Mike Gagne's got a different mindset now. So that means he's willing to do what it takes at all, you know. And Kodiak is a awesome defending champion. And I think if he gets his hands on him, I don't know that Mikey's going to let his grasp loose. So they better both be on their game.
I always say the Silver Lining title is always one of my favorite matches to call because both men will always bring it. Both men will always do what it takes to make sure that the fans are satisfied and are entertained. And now you got two guys with Kodiak and the Meat Machine. They're going to put quite the show on for all our Nickel City fans at April Mayhem this Sunday at Batavia Downs.
I'm not flexing. I'm stretching my bum ass shoulder.
Okay, so now we're going to go into the Silver Linings number one contenders match.
Oh,
we got Mad Dog, Milliman, and former Nickel City Wrestling heavyweight champion Ace Gervais.
Former Nickel City Wrestling heavyweight champion Mad Dog as well.
Well, sorry, brain fart.
That's all right.
But
I just got to make sure our fans know what's up.
Now the question is, Mad Dog's been bitching, and I've seen some of his posts that he's been keeps getting put in multiple man matches and not single man matches.
I would say he's barking.
Same difference.
That's true.
I hate you so much.
That's true. So again, you got former Silver Lining champion Milliman in there. He knows what it takes. You know, he's no stranger to the game. I've known Milliman for going on 15 years, and his work ethic never changes. He's always hungry. He's always ready to fight. Always ready to be that top guy. So that's a big competitor in the match. And then the other two are just the same. They're ready to go. They're ready to work. So again, everything has to have meaning, right? Some sort of story being told. That's what pro wrestling is. And curtains pulled back. Stories got to be told. And I'll tell you what, when the structure of the card is based this way, where we don't fight for no reason. We always fight for a reason at Nickel City Wrestling, right? There's always something to fight for, right? Whether it be a number one contender match for a Silver Lining championship or a number one contender for a tag team championship opportunity, because the opportunities are always offered at Nickel City Wrestling. And Mad Dog has been absolutely going around. He's a little bit upset. Again, he's talking about management this, management that. I think regardless on which side of the coin he is flipped, he needs to understand that not everything is in his control, and sometimes things fall the way they may. So you have to take an opportunity, whatever that opportunity is, at all times, because you never know. You never know when it's the right time. So stay focused. And I mean, again, another one. He's in the gym every day. He's putting the work in. He's doing it. He's also taking vacations, but he sent me pictures. That's why I know.
He sent you pictures,
but he's not happy. He's not happy with the way that he's being booked, and I can't blame him. These multi-man matches, man. I mean, that's not. I want to go toe to toe with somebody. Where's the fair fights? Where's the fair fights in a triple threat with no rules? There's no fair fight. So that's when the rule book goes out the window and Shadowkat goes rogue, right?
So
Rule book goes out the window.
So now we're going to come to one of the matches that has my interest, and I have a few comments about it myself. We got Zandra Lee versus the returning Masha Slamovich, former Nickel City Wrestling Women's Champion versus the current.
You're forgetting former TNA Knockouts champion Masha Slamovich. That she is a different breed than she was here the last time. And every time she comes back to Nickel City Wrestling, a place where she calls her second home, every time she comes back here, she steps up her game, right? And I'm sure this is going to be no different. This is again, Zandra, she's the target. She's got the title. She wanted it. She got it. She earned it. She fought for it. She might have cheated a little bit for it. It is what it is. She got it. So the point being is now she's got to hold it. And that's harder than getting it, right? So that's the challenge. And for her first defense as a women's champion, her first defense being against somebody the caliber of Masha Slamovich, man, it's going to put her to the test. I'm telling you. And I think nothing will be left out of that match. I think everything will be left in the ring on that match. And,
you think the boys are going to hit hard? Just wait till you see this match for sure.
Listen, not for nothing, but back in Polish Cadets days when Masha Slamovich had won her she had that match with Megan Myers that
match.
Brutal. I don't know if it was a street fight. What was it?
Nope, I quit.
It was an I quit match, right? And again, that match for both of them competitors did a lot for their careers. And that was just a taste of what she does now. So I'm nervous to see it. Listen, as a liability here, I'm nervous to see it, but I'm excited as well. Listen. Everybody talks about the Fed. Everybody's talking about Saturday and Sunday this week. Everybody's talking about Saturday and Sunday being Mania week. You're right. It's WrestleMania. It's our WrestleMania, right? So everybody's excited to see WrestleMania. Batavia Downs, April 19th, April Mayhem. This is what we live for. So I think everybody so far mentioned is going to be at their best. And I kind of can't wait to see it.
You mentioned that. It's funny you'd say that. I was just scrolling through Twitter this morning, and Effie, he posted a whole list of all the shows that were running this weekend, and we were listed under that list.
That's good. That's good. Again, that means eyes are on the product, and that's what we want, right?
Exactly.
I can never emphasize enough. Guys, even if you're our fans, share our content, share the flyers, share the footage, share whatever we put out to you guys, because it all helps. And again, we want to grow as a whole and do bigger things this year, and we can do that provided we get a little bit of help doing so.
Oh, we got TJ Williams.
Let's
go.
Let's go. What's up, Arcade? What's up, brother?
Tekken Warrior.
So the last
what did Mark Harrington say about fair? What's not fair? What are you talking about?
I have no clue. I think he was commenting on Owen's little comment about why attack the referee kid or whatever.
Oh, I got you.
It's funny.
Referee wasn't doing a good job. I didn't think so.
I tried to make amends. I tried to bring him the Easter Bunny as a peace offering, and look what happened.
That was the greatest thing in the whole world. Listen. When in 21 years has anybody seen Shadokat do something so hilarious?
Hey, Amato, didn't you have the lights turned off on you at that point too?
Yeah, some asshole did that to me.
Just like how the lights are going to turn off on you.
Now, children.
Sunday.
Now, children. We still got a big old main event to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
And by big old, I meant old. Big.
I saw what you did.
That was funny. You can laugh at that. I told you.
Understood.
Guys, I'm retiring from pro wrestling soon. So just so you guys understand, I'm going to be a stand-up comedian. And that's just the way it's going to be.
Don't quit your day job.
You ain't retiring. You're going to die in the ring.
Jesus,
I mean,
you're so grim.
Right. Well, thanks for being grim. Let's just work on surviving this match. How about that? I'm not concerned with anything this weekend. I'm not concerned with any shows this weekend. You know what? My mania starts after We take care of what job needs to be taken care of on Sunday, and then to me, then fine. Let's enjoy it. Let's afterwards. If you guys want to go pull some slot machines down, I'm down. But you know what? Until then, it's all business. It's all business. It's all about getting the people to the event this Saturday or Sunday, April 19th, April Mayhem. And unfortunately, you have to see both of these matches there for the entire show, Amato.
Wow.
People pay to see
Listen,
me.
Why are people
listen,
coming at
we
me?
can't,
Left
we
and
cannot let. Hey, listen, we cannot let Warpath run wild on the Nickel City universe. We need some balance of power. This is the only way that this works.
What
Guys,
version
so
of
this,
him we're getting?
Okay.
so what other matches we got? What are you missing?
At the main event?
We're just down to the Latin Soldier versus Hellcat.
Ooh,
See who chops
this is
who
gonna be a
hardest.
good match. I feel bad for Soldier. Those chops, they sting, they hurt. Chop City, boys.
Champion versus former champion.
Versus teacher versus student.
Teacher versus student, call it whatever you may. Two people that have been in this industry since the dawn of day are going to go head to head in the main event for the biggest prize in Western New York. And that's the Nickel City Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. So no matter what, that's going to be one hell of a match, right?
No doubt.
We don't know. Listen, hey, us older guys, as long as we've been doing this, we never know how long it's going to be our, when our bump cards are up. We don't know. We're most of us are guessing at it. We don't have a time frame. There's no set day unless we set it when we're done doing this. And, it's always good to see them two go get in a ring and do their thing.
For sure. Should be definitely an entertaining match. Again, you have Hellcat, who's gotten himself into amazing shape over the last year, and
Right, but listen. He's got an amazing shape, right? And he's claiming that he's a good guy, right? My thing is I've got years and years and years and years and years of experience. Hellcat is just as dirty as the Latin Soldier. They're both two of the dirtiest players in the game. That's why you want them on your side, right? So anything can happen. Listen,
right.
The way that the track record of the Nickel City Wrestling Heavyweight Championship over the last several months has been interesting to see how many people have they got it, but they couldn't keep it. Is that going to be the same for the Latin Soldier this Sunday, or is El Jefe going to end up in the end?
That's a bold predicament right there.
Well, it's the Godfather El Jefe's first title defense for his 6th time defending, so we'll see.
I mean, this is it. Listen, I said it after we were done with the last time when we fought that him and I had to be on the same page, because at the end of the day, you can only beat each other in the head so many damn different ways, so many different times. And so, you know what? Him and I think we got an understanding now, right? An unspoken understanding. We don't need to do that again. So it's going to be up to somebody else to step into them shoes to fill that void. Is it going to be Hellcat this weekend? I don't know. But I do know that there's a long list of competitors right there in line if he slips and doesn't get the job done. So Soldier's got to stay on his game and understand that he has to evolve with age and get better with age in order to keep up with this young generation of talent.
Damn
what?
Be great.
Laying down the law, baby, man. You know everything about this, man.
So here's the question.
Owns the company.
I know. I'm just saying, though, the man's a fountain of knowledge.
So,
I call it a pro wrestling historian, sir.
So here's the question. Pick a match
Let's see that.
and give us a winner. Amato, you first.
For the main event or just any match?
Any match on the card. Except the arm wrestling match. I don't give a crap about
Wow, thanks for the
that little
support,
battle.
Mick. All right. You know what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with the Women's World Championship match. And I'm predicting that Zandra Lee is going to walk into the Batavia Downs as the Nickel City Wrestling Women's Champion, and she's going to walk out of the Batavia Downs as the Nickel City Wrestling Women's World Champion.
Wow, that's a bold claim.
You're next, Shadow.
Listen, she wouldn't be champion if she wasn't good, right? And so again, that's something to take into consideration. She's defending the crown. She's defending the throne. And I know from experience that when you're at the top of that mountain, it's hard to not. It's hard to.
People are gunning for your position.
People are gunning for your position. Somebody's always going to come at you.
The mountain.
Exactly.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Always.
I'm gonna be more specific with this question. Tag team number 1 contender. Who do you want to take it, Shadow?
I've said it 1,000 times, Mick, and I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face. I want the best competitor that we have to offer to be the next to challenge for the Nickel City Wrestling Tag Team Championships. I want solid competitors. I want them to understand that, sure, it's in reach, but that doesn't make it in grasp. I want them to understand that.
Breeds competition. Iron sharpening iron.
So
Hey,
you're left.
Mike, I need some shears.
You're left, Matthews. Who do you pick? What match and who do you predict's going to come out on top?
Well, I'll start with the obvious one first and say that Matt Matthews is going to wipe the floor.
I said not the arm wrestling. The
I'm
regular
saying
card.
it regardless.
Hey, security is securing the environment currently. Follow the rules.
I'll go with, since you completely ignored me on the women's match there, Mick. I can't believe I'm going to say this, that I agree with old Matt Amato over there, but...
You have the shoulders of an old woman.
Don't talk about Matt Amato. I can't believe he's talking about you like that, Matt Amato.
Really? That's not what I heard.
I'm going to go out and say that it is Zandra Lee. I think that she's got quite the formidable team behind her that...
Goddamn, I can't see it.
That is not going to let her be a one-trick pony, a one-show pony.
I guess this will be the one that we vote on, right? I'm at an impasse, right? On one side, you have our current champion, which is Zandra Lee, and I want nothing but the best for that girl in this business. But on the same token, you have my birthday twin, 10 years difference, Masha Slamovich, who over the years has grown close with us in Nickel City Wrestling, and we've established an understanding and a foundation of a relationship. And I know that she cares about Nickel City Wrestling, and that's all it takes sometimes. So I know Shadow Jr. and Zandra have been all over this town and all over up north in the gym, showcasing their talent all over the place, and Masha's never stopped. So could we see the best women's match of all time?
Possibly. Only one way to find out. That's by being at the Batavia Downs this Sunday, 2 p.m. General admission tickets remain. Make sure you log on to ncwrestlingbooktick.com.
See,
Hey,
you can do it. You can do it too with a little court. Hey, you can do it too with a little competition, right?
Who are some of our sponsors, Amato? Let's go. Do your job.
Hell yeah. One Fall Foundation, SK Inc., Prodigal Visionaries, and shoot, what's the last one?
Let's do it. Hey, Matt. Let's do this to make some people pay attention. One Fall Foundation, Nickel City Wrestling's biggest sponsor, longest sponsor. Again, work goes very appreciated, and without them, Nickel City wouldn't be what it is. So, again, entirely and forever grateful. SK Inc. Tattoo Studio. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Tattoo Studio. You need a tattoo, a stupid head tattoo. Come talk to me. Just don't be stupid. Then you got sharp. You got sharp printing, right? All of our awesome full color flyers brought to you by Sharp Printing, guys. Go check them out. If you need all your printing needs, you need flyers, wedding invitations, birthday cards, whatever. Go check them out. Who else did we miss?
Photography.
What else? What did we miss? Briz Media Photography
Media.
and Phoenix Photography.
Yep.
Prodigal Visionaries.
Prodigal Visionaries. That's
Okay.
all the graphic. That's all the graphic design you guys see.
Okay, I got a
Most of it.
question. Who in the hell is Western New York Warrior?
I don't know why.
They're posting.
Nah.
Make Buffalo great again. Sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Buffalo's, yeah, exactly. Nickel City Wrestling, we do that. This time, however, we will be in Batavia. Our next show will be live June 7th from the Third Water Social Club in North Tonawanda, New York. General admission tickets will be on sale immediately following April Mayhem. You can log on to ncwrestling.booktix.com.
Hey, little spoiler alert. You might recognize a voice again on a voiceover there, Amato.
They did not let you do it again.
Hey,
Did they really?
Might be away from greatness, Amato.
Man, that's like naming them twice.
Name
I'm
so
got
nice,
5
Amato.
complaints.
Name me twice.
Matt, I hope you got your guns. You should see what this dude was doing to stuff. Man, it was almost like yeah.
Yeah, I watched the video of him doing the chanting Amato.
Right.
Which, by the way,
doesn't he know that you were once trained by the great high flying icon Shadokat? Doesn't he know that?
Well, yeah,
Now he's
here's what I wanna
definitely
know.
going to lose.
I mean, just because you have Alzheimer's in your old age and forgot it all, that doesn't take
I
away
didn't
the fact
forget.
that you that. No, I wasn't
I
talking
didn't
about you,
forget
Mick. I was
shit.
talking about Matt.
I know about it.
Hold on. Does anyone else find it kind of fishy that Sam Slade is helping Matt Matthews train, and yet somehow he's supposed to be the impartial referee who's calling this right down the
Right,
middle?
but I don't. But see,
Where
I
was
think
my
that was.
phone call?
See, now I think that was just encouragement. Maybe it's because Matt Matthews is at the compound more frequently. Maybe that's part of the reason that Sam Slade felt it necessary to try to be a part of the event and try to hype up the event, right? Because he's still a team player, right? So of course it's going to be an impartial decision the day of the show. Because why would Sam Slade do anything but be straight down the middle, right?
I just
and
find it
He's
fishy.
going to prepare for something, Amato.
So I got an idea, Amato. You should drive up to Sam Slade's house, and you should knock on his door. And when he answers the door, you should say, "Hey, I'm here to train," and then do it.
You know, I got 2 days left.
clothes.
Let me go see how that works.
Well, it's a good thing you've been working out in the gym the whole time. Maybe that's what Matt Matthews is missing with them string bean arms.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a question, and I've got 3 of you guys here. I know Amato saw it because he commentated, but I'm going to be running another bracket like I did on one of my other shows. So, question: should we do another WWE versus Legends, or should we do Nickel City wrestlers versus WWE stars?
Oh,
Nickel City.
what do you think about that? That's not a bad idea.
That's a great idea.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little background. The reason this came about was it wasn't because I had nothing for a show. I belonged to the Veterans Curling League. The guy who runs the Veterans Curling League is a rec therapist at the VA hospital, and we were talking. He goes, "Why don't you do something like the March Mayhem?" So I came up with, and Matt will tell you I ran like, what was it, eight legends versus 8 regular superstars, and then I still had time, so I ran some of the Nickel City wrestlers.
No,
And
cool.
the way this works out, I'll explain it again, but I'll explain it on the show, is I have 2 8-sided die from my D&D set and 2 20-sided die. And each of the wrestlers that are listed on the page get 1 through 8, or whatever I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I'm going to add more to it. And then I roll on screen the matchups.
Okay.
So we get all the matchups established, and then we go through the matchups. And it's 2 20-sided die. Whoever gets the highest roll on the 20-sided die, and I roll them at the same time, they end up being the winner, and they move on in the bracket.
I think you're onto something here.
We run 4 brackets. We run the preliminary first round, a second round, a third round, and then a title match or a championship. And I did that with both the Nickel City and the regular ones. So
do you make it fan interactive where each person has picks? So what if you got two separate things, right? So maybe you got a wheel somewhere, and maybe the people in the chat get to do something to get to pick that person, and that's their person. So this way you make it fan interactive. And maybe you do some sort of little small giveaway. Maybe we give away some tickets to Nickel City Wrestling or something.
Heck yeah.
Right? So maybe we have a game show where we come on, and maybe it's the wrestlers on there, and maybe we don't get to be ourselves. Maybe I gotta be I don't know, maybe I get to be meeting Mike Gagne one day for the game or something, whatever. But I would make it exclusively Nickel City Wrestling. I think you completely do away with the WWE part of it because they're already over.
Well, I didn't I did it on a spur of the moment. I wasn't even.
Well, yeah, no, it was cool. No, it was cool. It gave a good idea. I think it's a great idea.
I wasn't planning on doing a Nickel City run. I was actually planning on setting up for another show.
I think we need to make a board game of it, though. I think we need to create one. This is something we can make lots of money on. We make a Nickel City Wrestling board game. It was Mick's idea, and it's gonna say in the bottom, trademark Mick's World.
I can get. Right? I might know somebody who could actually would burn a board game of that.
Or we can get somebody with 3D printers and create little figures. I think that would be great.
Yeah, I can get them.
I know a guy. Speaking of which, tomorrow, guys, just so you guys know, from Nickel City Wrestling Live, if you guys have kids, they collect action figures. Nickel City Wrestling now has complete custom, foldable tables. These are not them. These are an example. These are smaller than ours, but completely customized foldable table. This one says heel turn heat. That's a buddy of mine. But anyways, we got ladders, chairs, and tables to say Nickel City Wrestling.
Oh, that is dope.
Yes, so they will be here tomorrow. Hopefully, they're here in time for the show, and you guys can pick yours up. And then
I got a question. If you guys lose your titles, are you going to beat the crap out of Mark?
What are you talking about? Can you repeat that question? I didn't understand it.
If you guys lose your titles at Sunday, are you going to beat the living crap out of Mark?
I'm going to ask you again. I didn't understand that question. Can you ask it to me again? Do you want to know why I did that?
You already know the question.
Because there's no, like Vinnie Mac, like Vinnie Mac once said, it ain't no chance in hell we're walking out of Batavia Downs, my sister's memorial show, without the Nickel City Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Bottom line, no chance in hell. Look at room silent. Not one person in this chat is going to argue with that.
Hey, once you put your mind to something, you're unstoppable. So
you're going to have a better chance at your. Hey, you're going to have a better chance at your arm wrestling match, Matt Amato, if you sit up straight and get your posture right, and then that's going to help you. And when you're going like this, you got more foundation. So you sit up tall, right? I'm a little guy, man. I always had to stand up tall because otherwise I'm just a short guy, right? So you gotta chest up, chest out. Matt Matthews. See, take your notes.
Make sure you take your pajamas off because when you wake up from your little nightmare, your little dream, because you're gonna be sleeping.
What are you gonna do when he kicks your ass? Let's just be blunt. What is gonna happen when he embarrasses you? Are you going to leave? Run away?
My thing is here. What's the point? What's the point? Nobody's leaving Nickel City Wrestling. I just want to understand the point behind this. Because at the end of the day, Matt Matthews, you're here on the right-hand side of the screen, and Matt Amato is on the left-hand side of the screen. But both of you guys need to understand that it's about the bigger picture. It's about why you're both here, not who you're here for.
But again, the question comes down to, is you asked yourself, Shadow, why was it booked? And the reason it was booked is because Matt Matthews went whining to Primal about it not being fair that Matt Amato had his panties in a twist.
So at what point do you both just
grow the fuck up. Let's be honest.
Why don't you say what you really mean, Mick?
It's mixed world.
We're all
We do
just
this.
living it.
So the outcome. What outcome are you two expecting out of this match? Just to be the winner? Do you think I win? Do you think I go into a match thinking I'm going to win just to be the winner? It's not about being the winner.
Better question.
about being
What
the
is it
best
going to
there is
settle?
Amato.
What is
It's
it
about
going to settle?
I'll tell you what, this is what it will settle because I'm telling you right now what it will settle. At the end of the day, you two will walk out of that Nickel City wrestling ring on the same path. Different roads lead to the same place, and you'll have that understanding. And that's what it's about. So as long as you make it entertaining for my fans, I don't give a damn what you do out there.
Respect will definitely be earned.
But
No bra and panties matches. Them are frowned upon.
but
Nobody wants to be
another
Amato with one anyways.
another term is
Shoulder pads.
Shadow. We are
Yes?
we are exact on what I talked to you about yesterday. You'll have what you asked for.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I asked you yesterday?
You didn't ask
I
him for any used underwear, did you, Mick?
No.
Okay.
I don't
know
recall.
little fetishes that you have over there.
I might not recall. It may have been a stressful week. I may not have
Senior
recalled that
citizens, I know.
conversation. He just called me a senior citizen. You heard him?
Hell, I'm older
damn.
than you anyway. Because you kind of simply said that Masha is your birthday twin, but you forgot. You've got birthday triplets.
No, listen, you're right. We're like birthday triplets. You're right. I was specifically saying that's why me and Mick share such good communication here because people, the best people in the world are born on June 18th. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I got nothing.
Nope, you got nothing for that. What do we got? What do we got in closing? What else we got to touch on, guys?
Well, we got free time, actually.
Oh, free time. Okay, let's talk about it, guys. Since we're promoting stuff, look, guys, if you guys are on Whatnot at all, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm not a card addict, but a card collector.
Aficionado.
Again, I call it a card collectible historian. And we do Whatnot streams every so often, every couple days, and we're always talking about Nickel City Wrestling a little bit more so than just the breakdown of what the next show's coming. We talk all kinds of wrestling stuff, but we're on there. We're selling cards. We're selling trading cards. We're all the proceeds benefit the compound training facility. Again, this is how we help these kids keep this building going, right? So if you're on Whatnot, if you're on that platform, hop on, look up Shadokat, you'll find me. Matt Amato always does, but Matt Amato always leaves like a ninja. He never tells me he's leaving.
Yeah, because you assign me tasks that take too much time.
Kind of like the shows.
Shadow, when you get a chance, check your PM.
Chavin.
What?
When you get a chance, check your Facebook Messenger.
Got you. When am I, okay, I
Send you
will.
a picture of his panties he's wearing.
No.
What?
We don't want to talk about you wearing panties.
I don't want to click off my
Matthews.
screen.
We don't want to talk about you wearing panties, Matthews. This
is ridiculous.
That's
Guys,
between you and Owen.
I don't know if you guys realize this, but I'm a wrestling promoter, and I have a whole lot more important things to do than talk about why Matt Matthews' panties are up Matt Motto's ass. I really have no idea. But at the end of the day, we're here. We're here because Nickel City Wrestling is this Sunday, and we wanted to make sure that our fans were privy to some knowledge and understand that we're always moving forward. We're always growing. We're always brainstorming new ideas and new ways that we can entertain our fans. And we hope that even this does that. And so, Mick, as always, we appreciate you having us on the platform, on your show. Obviously, Richard and his network for getting us out there to some different listeners. And yeah. So we've been doing this show with Mick for a long time, and we try to make it routine. Sometimes we get mixed up, but
so
we get there.
Just the thing, I everybody should have gotten a link for the show because I shared the live show. So you should have a link in your Facebook Messenger.
Okay, sounds good.
And after like before next show, I will message the three of you guys with the total numbers for this show that we had after a week's worth of viewing.
Hey,
better be hundreds and hundreds.
you guys want the secrets? You guys want some secrets?
Sure.
Yeah, lay it on us.
Just understand that I made one phone call, and I made one phone call, and I handled the biggest problem, the biggest weight on my back, and I took care of it, and I always will. So this Sunday, you're gonna see a different look. You're gonna see a different feel. You're gonna hear a different voice, because at the end of the day, voices change. Vision stays the same.
Damn. That'll drop in some hints for what's going to come this Sunday at April Mayhem.
It's not always about what's going to come. It's sometimes what's not going to.
Oh, all right.
Fire.
Damn. Fire or fired? One of the two. Someone lit a fire under
Feast or
Shadokat's
fire?
ass.
I am the fire. That's going to put that on a t-shirt, Mick. You just coined it. Right? I am the fire.
So, guys, we got 6 minutes before we have to wrap up.
So, Mick, what's your next show about?
I'm not even sure what my next show is about. I'm going to have to work on that. I have a few ideas.
Hey, how about we have a little coffee meeting. We'll just say a Tim's meeting, and we should discuss this game a little bit further and ideas that we have. And I think that I really think that we can come up with something cool with it. And I think it'd be fun. I think we need to get.
A cool game.
I think again we put it on multi-platforms. I don't think it's just a single platform thing. I think we have a Nickel City Wrestling game night. I think that'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
But
Once I defeat Matt Matthews in the arm wrestling match, man, I can just feed him in a Connect 4 match.
what? We're making our own game. Were you not here for that conversation? Why do we need Connect
I
4?
don't have to say anything. He just speaks himself and backs
Mick.
himself into a corner.
Mick, what would you call it? What would you call the game?
I'm trying to think. Give me a second.
I got it. I know it.
Titans of the Ring.
NCW versus the world.
Works. But
Okay.
actually, I've got a couple ideas I want to run through you guys. Not Nickel City based or anything, but they're a couple show ideas.
Okay.
First one is Reddit reviews. Read a Reddit and then give my personal opinion on it.
Okay.
The second one is doing a food tasting.
Food tasting
I'm
is
down
cool.
for that.
I like
Like,
food. Matt.
Say for
Matt.
example, we use regular Doritos versus naked Doritos. That's an example. Or
All right. So we evaluate it and see which one we like better and why and all that other stuff. Okay.
And then
I'd be down to do. Can we do it with spice? Can we do it with spicy food?
No, I don't. I can't do spicy food.
Well, that's not my problem. I can.
Oh, hell yeah. A heat off.
And then
Right. Right.
my third one was actually trying to figure out. I'm still working on the third idea, but I am planning on doing another. I'm going to call it a dice show, where I bring some dice in and show people different types of D&D dice and.
That's
So-
cool. Make it more gear. I mean, if you're gonna do a show like that, do one geared towards that specifically. You gotta make sure your target audience is right for it, and make sure you're putting out the advertisements where you need to. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna start working on mostly this year, guys. Making sure our advertisements are out there for people to see, right? And make sure that all of our platforms, all of our things that we do, are all linked together somehow, so we can see everything at all in one place.
And
Unfortunately, our website is being overhauled currently, so we do not have the same website that we had previously.
I don't know who the hell Western New York Warrior is.
Oh, we always. Well, I mean, hey, listen. with great success comes great burden, and that burden is usually in the form of like an internet troll or like a bad motived talent or like a.
But you know, I'm gonna actually,
like a thorn in a rose bush.
I'm gonna actually, since everybody else is doing cheap plugs, I'm gonna drop my own cheap plug.
Drop them.
If you guys go to, it's plastered on my Facebook, but I have a webpage. It's called Sharpshooter Photography. There's a link. I'll post a link for it later on. You can book sessions. It's got sessions. It's got pictures. It's got a little about the history of Mick. Let's just be honest. My back history. It was a friend of mine helped me build it, and it's up and running. So if you want, and also you can check out my pictures that are on Facebook under Mick Rambo Hatton. Take a look at them. Tell me what you think. And if you'd hire me, let me know. I know that I got Nickel City Wrestling pictures. I got older wrestling groups. I have some anime North stuff, and I've got other things that I've shot.
Cool. Yeah, guys, definitely go check it out.
I'm actually SERO.
Oh, he said he's serious. No, we know. We were just busting. We're having fun.
I don't know who the hell it is, so I'm trying to figure it out. But we're down to the last minute and a half. So
listen, we don't we don't have the hot dog eating champion on our roster anymore. So that one would be weird, probably. Right.
Whatever happened to him?
Megabyte Ronnie, man. Megabyte Ronnie doing good.
Did he go legit? I know that
he went retired, I think.
He was the body double for Magnum TA on the Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we got 55 seconds, so time to close the show. Be safe, be strong, and see ya.